Tonight.
Public or private, the debate over who runs a local school heads back to court. The debate could affect your child's future. The story on Eyewitness News tonight.
Tonight on Dave, from Central Park West, Mariel Hemingway, plus Terry Bradshaw and singer Tracy Byrd.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see me in a bathing suit, call now.
Have any questions about your prescriptions or over-the-counter medications?
Giant Eagle Pharmacist will be on call with the answers to all your medical questions.
Phone the Giant Eagle Pharmacist Day, Wednesday from 1 to 7, here on KDKA-TV 2.
Real stories of the Highway Patrol, tonight at 7:30.
Wing star Steven Weber takes off. Next day and date. On the next Real Stories.
Get your hands up. Hands up. Get your hands up.
In West Virginia, a citizen's tip leads officers to a motel drug bust.
I see you on the floor.
On the next Real Stories. Tuesday at 7:30.
Local victims of domestic abuse react to the verdict on Eyewitness News live at 5. Why do you crave the things you do? The health team reports on Eyewitness News live at 5. On Eyewitness News live at 5, a deadly bacteria threatens the life of a local boy. We'll show you what to watch for. Plus, why do you crave the things you do? Scientists may have the answer. The health team reports. And a revealing look at Pennsylvania roads. Highway robbery, or are drivers getting what they pay for? Find out on Eyewitness News live at 5.
New York, New York, here we come. You'll only see it here when the Pens battle the New York Islanders tonight at 7:30 on KDKA-TV 2. Making your family's health care decisions is not always easy, but Shadyside Hospital is here to help. Call 333-9315 and phone the physician. More than 50 Shadyside staff physicians are standing by to discuss your specific medical concerns and give you the expert advice you'll need to help you make the right health care decisions for your family. Call 333-9315 and phone the physician now till 7 p.m. Another free service from KDKA-TV 2 and Shadyside Hospital.
Good news. For some other stations, it seems to be a convenient claim that comes and goes. At KD, good news is nothing new. It's always been an important part of who we are.
Phone the physician and discuss your medical concerns with one of 50 Shadyside Hospital staff physicians. Call 333-9315 now till 7 p.m. Phone the physician, another free service from KDKA-TV 2 and Shadyside Hospital.
And I'm John Shumway live in the KDKA-TV newsroom. Just what you want to hear when you're probably getting ready to fix dinner or fix dinner. We've got another case of E. coli bacteria infection in the Pittsburgh area. This time a young child's involved. In Children's Hospital, good news is doing okay. What they don't know is where it came from. I know we usually think of raw meat. Well, they think it may have come from somewhere else. We'll tell you more about that coming up live at 5. David Highfield's working on it. Harold Hayes is back here. Harold's been in court today where, remember that baby that was dumped and found in a plastic bag down in Glassport? The mom was in court today. What happened, Harold?
31-year-old Cheryl Fry is ordered to stay in trial. One of the reasons she was picked up by police, 3 inconsistencies. Told the police at first she was never pregnant, told a friend of hers she did give birth, but then took the baby to the hospital, finally confronted by the police and admitted to police that she never took the baby to the hospital. We'll have more live at 5.
Are we going to hear more tonight on why she dumped the baby?
Not really. We haven't been able to really figure that out.
Yeah, disturbing story for any parent. All right, Harold, we'll see you at 5 o'clock. Also, coming up, how bad are Pennsylvania's roads? Well, that national publication is out again. The truckers don't like Pennsylvania's roads, and every year they call them absolutely horrible. We'll hear what PennDOT has to say. And does your work environment make you sick? Believe it or not, that's what Bill Flanagan's working on. What do you mean, does our work environment make us sick?
Sick buildings. We all work in these sealed buildings nowadays, and then they say 30% of them are sick. They make the people who work there sick. So now out at CMU, they're looking for ways to make healthier buildings that'll make us want to work harder while we're at work.
Increased productivity.
That's what it's all about. We'll tell you how it works on 5 at 5.
Okay, and on a positive note today, Brenda Waters has the story of the Reverend Marie Jones of the New Hope Baptist Church in Scott Haven, Westmoreland County. You might remember that church burned down about a year or so ago. And tonight, Brenda will tell you this wonderful woman's story, and you can actually help out on that. We'll have more for you coming up live at 5. Join us. Ken Rice will be here, and I'm going to keep the dust off Jennifer and Koviak's chair. We'll see you in about 32 minutes or so.
Things are popping out at this year's Haunted Yard. Check out the Bates Hotel and other creatures that grab your attention at the Knights of Columbus on Higbee Drive. The hunting begins at 7 each night and proceeds benefit the Free Care Fund.
On Eyewitness News Live at 5, a deadly bacteria threatens the life of a local boy. We'll show you what to watch for. Plus, why do you crave the things you do? Scientists may have the answer. The health team reports. And a revealing look at Pennsylvania roads. Highway robbery, or are drivers getting what they pay for? Find out on Eyewitness News Live at 5.
Tonight on The Late Show with David Letterman, Eddie Murphy, Michael Rappaport, and the music of John Hyatt.
You know, boys and girls, we're the only show on television that's produced by a towel boy.
Making your family's health care decisions is not always easy, but Shadyside Hospital is here to help. Call 333-9315 and phone the physician. More than 50 Shadyside staff physicians are standing by to discuss your specific medical concerns and give you the expert advice you'll need to help you make the right health care decisions for your family. Call 333-9315 and phone the physician now till 7 p.m. Another free service from KDKA-TV 2 and Shadyside Hospital.
Walk with the animals during the For Kids' Sake Halloween Parade, Saturday, October 28th, here at the Pittsburgh Zoo.
For more information, call 665-3640.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Ken Rice live in the KDKA newsroom. Coming up on Eyewitness News Live at 5, a couple of local officials accused of going beyond the bounds, eavesdropping where they shouldn't have been. Paul Martino is covering the story live today in Westmoreland County. Paul?
Well, Ken, you have the Washington Township Police Chief and a Washington Township Supervisor charged with felony counts of wiretapping. They're accused of bugging a township secretary's telephone. They say it was part of a murder investigation. Nonetheless, District Attorney John Peck says the wiretapping was illegal. They were in court today. We'll have their story coming up.
All right, more from Paul live at 5. Also today, a warning from state police about something to look out for on local roads. Now, it's not construction that's the problem. The problem is love. Bucks are chasing doe all over the place. It's deer mating season, and this is a particularly dangerous year. Police say they've had lots of problems on the roads. We have a live report on that coming up. And something pretty interesting from Carnegie Mellon University today, especially interesting if you work in an office with sealed windows. Lots of people do, and experts say that can be unhealthy. They call it the sick building syndrome. CMU is working on a better plan, and Bill Flanagan got a chance to poke around there today. It's the intelligent workplace of the future. And we'll have a live report on that. Also, maybe you've heard people say, you know, that Larry Richert, he's a clown. Maybe you've said it yourself, and you know what? You could not have been more right. There he is now, fresh from clown school. What'd you learn?
A lot.
If this isn't redundancy, I don't know what is.
I'll tell you what I learned. Comedy is not pretty.
Now, you're going to show us what it takes to be a clown?
World class. Ringling Brothers. Greatest show on earth clown.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Larry. That's coming up in Larry's World. Also today, you've heard about this case of E. coli contamination. Allegheny County health officials are trying to figure out where it came from. They suspect apple cider. All the late details, live at 5.
Good news. For some other stations, it seems to be a convenient claim that comes and goes. At KD, good news is nothing new. It's always been an important part of who we are.
Phone the physician and discuss your medical concerns with one of 50 Shadyside Hospital staff physicians. Call 333-9315 now till 7 p.m. Phone the physician, another free service from KDKA-TV 2 and Shadyside Hospital.
Now, Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Apple cider, suspected of making a little boy very sick. We'll have a live report.
He killed his neighbor during a fight over tomatoes. Now he learns his punishment.
And next time you're called for jury duty, better show, or this judge may toss you in jail. It's all next on Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Good afternoon. It can kill, and if food producers and preparers aren't careful, it can wind up on your table. E. coli bacteria.
John, another case of these sometimes deadly bacteria to report today. Now, normally it is spread in undercooked meat, but this time the Allegheny County Health Department wants to know if apple cider could have been the source of the contamination. David Highfield is live now outside Children's Hospital in Oakland with the latest. David.
Ken, the 6-year-old boy, Michael McCool, is doing better here at Children's tonight. He is now
Only its third year on tour, and it already has established a reputation of being one of the toughest golf courses on tour. And a $1 million purse keeps bringing back to Quicksilver some of the biggest names in senior golf. Hi, I'm Bob Pompiani. Join John Steigerwald and me as we take a look at the week's events and the first-round highlights of the 1995 Quicksilver Classic.
Brought to you by Health America. your Greater Pittsburgh Pontiac dealers, and Harmerville Rehabilitation Center. Friday night at 7:30, only on KDKA-TV Sports.
The Eyewitness News Weekend Team, always taking the lead.
You've seen the signs that proclaim handicap parking only. You've also seen people who don't qualify parking in those spots. We staked out a handicap parking space, and you may be surprised at what we found out. Handicap parking place on the next KD Live at 5.
Tonight.
On Thanksgiving, many are left out in the cold, and a local utility offers thousands in reward money to make sure it won't happen to you. And from the health team, important news for women, why they should not use an over-the-counter product.
Well, Santa Claus gets his Christmas wish early. I'm David Highfield. I'll show you what it is on Eyewitness News Tonight.
Hello, I'm Stacy Smith. Dozens of people are left in the cold this Thanksgiving, and the search is on to make sure that it does not happen to you. And don't head out to the stores tomorrow until we tell you what you need to know to be prepared for the holiday shopping list. It's coming up on Eyewitness News Tonight at 11 o'clock.
Happy Thanksgiving from KDKA-TV 2.